welcome back to lesson 4 of our advertisement unit. I'm Miss Spots and it is t-shirt time. Today's t-shirt is another school t-shirt, property of Kansas City International Academy. Just to remind you that advertisements are not just for big companies selling products like Target or Walmart. It can actually be for organizations, schools, and movies as well. Let's jump into a little bit of a review. These 6 main advertisement techniques that we are focusing on is humor, shock, emotion, demonstrate, comparative, and celebrity endorsement. We are going to continue to review these until you know them down for sure. Okay, let's jump into a little bit of product advertisement. Today we are going to focus on picture advertisements because today for your activity, you are going to draw your own advertisement for your product. Get excited, it's going to be fun. All right, effective advertisements. This is what you will need in your picture. Something to get the attention of your target audience. Remember, a target audience is who you want to buy your product. If you're making makeup, you might target women. If you're making a toy, you want to target kids. If you're making, I don't know, if you're making technology, you can target a lot of different people. Specifically teenagers who, people who use technology the most, maybe teachers. You want to highlight the benefits of the product. So the best parts about it, the parts that you think the consumers will like the best. And then the next thing you want to do is create a desire for people to buy that product. So what makes your product so unique that people should buy it? Here are some examples of excellent advertising. So on the left, you see Heinz ketchup. It looks like a ketchup bottle, but it's a little different. It's actually diced up tomatoes. And the bottom of the picture you can see says, "No one grows ketchup like Heinz." That's trying to advertise that Heinz ketchup uses organic or natural ingredients like fresh tomatoes and comparing it to maybe other companies who don't. The next one you see is a celebrity endorsement advertisement with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson holding a kitten. So not only is it celebrity endorsement, but it's also humorous because you don't usually see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson rescuing a kitten in his what looks to be pajamas, maybe astronaut pajamas. It's funny. And all this is advertising is milk. Yep, just milk. And on the side it says protein to save the day. So promoting milk as a good protein source of protein to add to your daily meal. And then the next one you see is for Coca-Cola. It says share a Coke with Kate. This is good advertisement because it relates to the target audience because it's providing a name that's common. There's a lot of women named Kate out there, and so a lot of women might say, "Oh, that's my name." And they added more names to it. So the more names they had, the more attention they got of other people. I know when I saw my name on a Coke bottle, I was like, "Hey, that says Rachel. That's really cool." And I bought the Coke because it said my name on it and they got me with their advertisement. But it's good. It's a good thing. The next one we see is the top left is for Poopsie's Slime Surprise. First of all, that is funny. Poopsies. I mean, it's a funny name. It gets my attention right away. You can obviously tell it's for kids because it's colorful, it's funny, it's inviting. There's a lot of different things going on. You even see a little bit of demonstration of the 2 kids playing with it. And so that's good, showing you that, hey, this is fun. The one below it you see is a Nike advertisement. And it says, who would ever think a kid like me would go pro? And then it says me. So Nike is kind of advertising to believe in yourself, which is great for the brand because they sell a lot of clothing to athletes. And athletes have to believe in themselves and believe that they are the best in order to be the best. So that was a really smart move on Nike's end because they're promoting that not all athletes are the same and you don't have to. I mean, this guy is missing a hand. So showing that even when you're faced with challenges, you can do it. And Nike's slogan is just do it. We'll get into slogans in our next video. And then the last ad you see is actually from a magazine, and it's for Target, and it's for this really fun summer toy. And again, that would be an example of demonstration. You see him playing with the actual toy. You see the price, very bold. That appeals to parents because it's a fairly low price. And there's a fun name, Splash Bash. I mean, come on. Awesome. And then you have other pictures of items associated with it that you might want to buy. So all of those are good ways to advertise. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is negative advertisements. And these are ones that are considered offensive or rude. So I want to show you a few examples of those. The first one you see is a pretzel advertisement, and it says, "You can never be too thin." When I look at that, I'm a little offended because I think, are you talking about the pretzel or are you talking about me? Why do I need to eat thin pretzels? Some might think that they're calling people fat and need to eat less. See, could be considered offensive. The next one you see down below, it says, "You mean a woman can open it?" That is what we call sexist, which means that they are making fun of people because of their gender. They're picking on women saying, "Oh, they're not strong enough to open a ketchup bottle." And that's rude. It's really offensive. They might try to come off as funny, but to me, that's not funny at all. The top one is the most interesting to me, and I was even shocked by this. This is a Dove advertisement that was made in not even, I think, it was either before 2010 or just right after. But you notice it is an African American woman changing into a Caucasian woman. And the product is lotion. I don't really know. This could be considered racist in all honesty. And there was a lot of comments when I found this. There was a lot of comments from people who were angry because they thought, well, why does it have to be a Native American, or sorry, an African American woman changing into a white woman? What is that saying? What are you trying to say about skin and lotion? It makes no sense and it's not good for their product. That doesn't highlight any good qualities. It just seems racist. And then the last one you see is a picture of a baby drinking a soda. And it says why we have the youngest customers in the business. To me as a parent, I'm like, oh no, no, no. I'm not giving my baby a 7 Up. It's a sugary carbonated pop. Why would you do that? So these are all examples of things what not to do. Don't do that. Make sure you're aware of what you're saying in your advertisement. It matters. The last thing I'm going to show you is an example of a student work, which really is my work. I have these Giggle Go-Go's that I have created as my product, and this is my fun advertisement. I have a little bit of humor with the one of the Giggle Go-Go's farting because that's one of the noise it makes, and I have a little saying. It says have a ball because they're balls. And then I highlight at the bottom different parts of their features, like they have 4 different sounds, they spin, turn, and jump. There's 3 different colors, and then it says we glow. So all these are examples highlighting the best part of my product. So now it's your turn. Pick a strategy, one of the 6 different techniques, one or more. Maybe you have humor and you have celebrity endorsement. Hey, do whatever you want. Just make sure it's appropriate and make sure you're thinking about how you say things because we don't want to wind up like the bad advertisements. Have fun, and I'll see you guys next time.